to break out of their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Gauthier. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Thomas. The Blues looking against the half wall. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Played big in the moment there. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Comes into the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Benetton.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square of the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And a great save. Knocked away. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Play is whistled dead as the... puck goes up and over.
Such an impressive save, James. And I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Kyrie's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Quick feed to Tucker. And sends it off course. Slides the pass over to Seneca. What a hit against the wall.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
10-best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Hall's got it behind his own net. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Dostal.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blast from the blue line. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save.
Dostal's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Dishes it off. The Ducks gain possession. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunch. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. St. Louis has it near the wall. Picked up along the boards by Rosen. Feeds the puck to Suter. Handles the pass. Big time block on the play. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup, being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
The Blues finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Oh, look at this. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play!
Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seen eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch. punch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't take the pull deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Slides the puck over to Joseph. Six by the check. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, he's driving play here, and he would not be denied. That Will took it right to the paint, and he wasn't letting anything get in his way.
St. Louis talked about wanting to find that early lead and take control of the game. They've done just that here tonight with this goal in the first.
Well, mission accomplished now that they've got the go-ahead goal here, James, but now it's about garnering momentum off of that and finding a way to get more.
Receives the pass. St. Louis has it in the open ice. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, we're moving close! Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Oh, he got rocked and dumped right into his own bench.
Well, he's getting a clear message to get out of here. The only good thing is it's his own teammates that can pick him up.
Puck picked up by McTavish. Big time stop there. Moves it quickly over to Torchenko. Pass to Walker. Gets the puck in deep. The Ducks have it against the wall. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
And now he moves it to Harkins. Here they come on the attack. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And now he moves it quickly to Parayko. Deflected in front. Big time stop.
Torchenko's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's put to create some offense there with that nice, dangerous shot.
Coughs up the puck after that hit. And now he passes it to Vetrano. He says, let's get... Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Works it across to Seneca. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denies him!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Tosses it on to Harkins. And he loses control here. There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Ducks take it along the wall. Good hit on the play. Here's a short pass to Zellweger. Slides the puck to Suter. Anaheim's got the puck. With the blast. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Intermission Report brought to you by Discover, the official credit card of the National Hockey League. A 2-1 lead for the for the St. Louis Blues against the Anaheim Ducks as we now take it into the second period here for Game 2 of this second round matchup. Period 1 was good. They fought hard. They battled. They stayed consistent to, you know, what they like to do, being the St. Louis Blues. They get pucks in deep. They try to battle. They win a board battle. They figure out a shooting lane, and they get in there. Now, on the first goal for St. Louis, lots of traffic in front. They're doing a great job on Dostal, getting people to the net. A couple more shots for the Blues would be great, but they're getting pucks to the net. They're getting traffic in front of Dostal, and then boom, rebound comes out. The Blues are right there to bury it home for goal number 1. Then, you know, you heard James Savalsky and Child Pounder say, you know, you need to be sharp. You need to keep going because the other team's going to make a push. 35 seconds later, the Anaheim Ducks come down. They get a beautiful goal to tie this game at 1 apiece. Now you're probably sitting there going, you know, oh my goodness, we're in 1 here. Anaheim's starting to feel themselves. It's going to be like game 1 all over again. But the Blues do a great job. A minute and 12 seconds later, Joseph gets a goal, and that's a beauty, and it puts them back up 2-1. That's where we are after 1 period of play. I'm excited for period number 2 in just a short minute. It's game time. It's go time. We're waiting for our first power play. That will be brought to you by Tim Hortons, James Spolsky, Cheryl Pounder. You have the call next.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Anaheim's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
Moves it to Carlson. Looks to get the puck over to Carlson. There's a hit on the play. And that pass attempt is deflected. Shuts him down.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of
Scores! He stayed with it and buries a rebound.
the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit the net.
Changed the complexion of this game. Look at us, we're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
And they win that neutral zone draw. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Carlson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. They go on the attack from the left side.
great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Comes up with the stop. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Long pass up ahead to center. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play's whistle dead. Here's the call. The Ducks are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Palin's gliding in for the faceoff as this penalty kill will continue. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Feeds it over. Trips it on net and rings the iron.
Anaheim's trying to gain some momentum in a tied game here, but it's tough to do when they keep bringing them off the post.
And a great save. And he slides it quickly to Parayko. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Quick pass to Holloway. Back to the point it goes. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Handles the puck. And he grabs the loose. Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Takes the feed at the point. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck slid down the ice. The Ducks have it behind the cage. Dismiss that chance. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Quick pass to Drouin. Sends a pass over. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. And he fights off another save. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Toropchenko's got the puck. Quick shot. Fires it. Shuts him down. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. St. Louis on the attack. That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Quick feed to Walker. The Blues gain the zone. Hall's got it deep in the offensive end. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Scooped up along the wall by Sundqvist. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Grabs the puck in the corner. Puck scooped up by Sundqvist. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And he stands tall in goal. Moves with the puck at the corner. Oh, comes up with the stop. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, we got a tie game. Blues won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time stop. Rips it. Misses wide.
Shooting from far out can be more difficult than it seems, and it looks like he gets under this puck, and the follow-through is high.
And there's the save.
Binnington's able to make that save look easy. James, it's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Blues move it in. Takes a shot. Grabs it with the glove.
Stahl's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Here in the late going to the frame. We are all tied up in this one. Granlund's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Gets it over to Vetrano. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Thomas takes it across the line. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. They've got numbers. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Slides it across. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, James, this is on and off. He's taking a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
Anaheim strike late here in period number 2. What a huge momentum lifter for them.
And I don't know if they'll want the intermission, James, because you can certainly feel their temperature rising, can't you? It's when you feel that certain something coming at you. It's like a wave, and they have it right now.
Moves it quickly over to Parayko. From point blank. Fantastic save.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Takes the feed. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
The Blues once again send out their power play unit. Thomas wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Taken by Buchnevich. Anaheim's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Dumps the puck in. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Pass across to Thomas. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next.
So, James Cybulski just said it best. Hello, everybody. Welcome inside the Intermission Report, brought to you by Discover, the official credit card of the National Hockey League. James Cybulski said it best here. We're down 2 periods. We have 1 to go here in Game 2. Anaheim leads this game 3-2. Let me tell you a little bit about how they did that. In the top left of your screen, you can see the replays from the second period. They're brought to you by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. First goal of the period goes to Anaheim. Pretty much the only two goals of the period go to Anaheim, but the first one that Anaheim gets in this period, they start the second period off on time, and that's something that Anaheim has done in Game 1 of this series and in Game 2, and something that the Blues haven't really done this series just quite yet, is start a period off on time, or better than the other opponent. So, the Ducks get the puck in, they get some offensive zone pressure, they bang some bodies down low, puck bounces out, a shot on Binnington makes the save. As Binnington slides to cover that net post, it slips under the blocking hand of Binnington and trickles into the net. Now, if I'm sitting there and I'm the coach of the St. Louis Blues or the goalie coach, not the best goal from Jordan Binnington to give up in that moment. But it's a 2-2 game. Like, it's fine. We're okay. It's not the best goal to give up, but we're okay. We're fine. We're 2-2. And then, you know, you have a power play that doesn't work out. You don't get any real shots on. You don't get really any offensive zone pressure. You know, they get a couple of posts on their penalty kill. They get a breakaway on their penalty kill. Just not good enough. Power play expires. Anaheim gets their guys back on the ice. They get the puck in. It's a bad change by the Blues. Defense are going off. It's a 3-on-1 with the back checker being that one for the Blues. A nice dish over, a bobbled puck. Puck comes back out to the slot. Perfect shot right over the glove of Binnington. Posted in, and it's a 3-2 game. Anaheim was getting dominated in that second period at the start because of the fact that they took penalties, because of the fact that they scored and they kind of let up a bit, and the Blues got a little bit more physical. The Blues got some offensive zone pressure. Now, the Ducks are in control of this game. They have a third period. Joe Quenneville, an experienced coach, will tell his team how to play this third period, and they will play it well. So the Blues got to bring their best if they want to tie this series heading back to St. Louis. James Zavelski, Shell Pounder, take it away, guys.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. The Ducks penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
This power play has been lackluster, James. They haven't even registered a shot. You have to find a way to get in, create some motion, and make it really easy on the PK.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck's out of harm's way. St. Louis has the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Gains the zone on the left wing. Kyrou's got it along the wing. Here's a rocket of a shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Carlson's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't ya? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Truex at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Killorn's won a big draw in their own end. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Up along the wing.
Harkins is about to get out of the box.
Here's a shot. Right in the breadbasket for the save.
Stahl's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Anaheim's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Granlund's won it in their own end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Blues run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And now he angles it across to Vetrano. Moves the puck. Puts him hard into the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Dostal is going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! And that goes off a body. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Here's a short pass to Carlson. Loses the coverage there. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Dished on over to Bushnevich. The Blues played along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Moves it to Bushnevich. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Still lots of time left in the period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. Harrison from the point, and that goes wide of everything. Moves the puck across to Gauthier. McTavish has got it against the boards. With the stop.
Certainly found himself a rhythm in this game right now here, James, and a good thing he has because no one is playing in front of him. He has had to do everything desperate, athletic in his crease to be able to make that sequence of saves. That is desperation plus. It's time for his team to get on their horse and get desperate in front of him. You can certainly tell that the coach is not pleased.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. St. Louis is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Angles it over to Kyrou. Taken along the wall by Gudas. And some textbook body contact there. Harkins has the puck inside the defensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Blues will play it in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Big time save by Dostal.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And there's a glove save on the play.
Dostal's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Ducks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Puck grab by Tucker. Too many bodies in the way. Buchnevich is taking the puck behind the net. And they continue to apply pressure here.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you're sick. You have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach it to try and disrupt the play. Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And that pass goes off a stick. And now it's grabbed by Paling. Rocks him. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Drives to the crease. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Yeah, does he ever make it look easy? The way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. When he just takes off, that's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Anaheim's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Quick pass to Zellweger. Here they come on the rush. And he loses control of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Blues were played from the corner. Binnington's made his way quickly to the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Give me a sense of what's going on here on the bench with this timeout here, Cheryl.
Well, you have to utilize every timeout as an opportunity to strategize what you're going to do at the faceoff dot and get a rest if you can, James.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Holloway's going to play it against the half wall. Puts the puck on net and makes the save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Ducks win the draw. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Vetrano. A chance to ice it into the empty net, and it misses. Parayko stick handling in his own zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Wide open net. They score!
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
In the final moments of this period, Anaheim's got a 3-goal lead. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Huge steal in his own end. And that banks off a stick. Takes it into the slot. Scores! There's an Anaheim goal.
Anytime you're getting jostled by a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. There's no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Cuts to the paint. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Here's an offensive chance. Pennington's now at the bench and the extra attackers on the ice. Quick feed to Gauthier. Final seconds ticking away on this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. It is all over. You know, this is a tale of two hockey teams right now, Cheryl. On one end of the ice is a team that has elevated their game into the postseason, and another that just doesn't seem ready for prime time right now.
Well, and you got to give a lot of credit to the team that's up by 2, right? I mean, they got a 2-game series lead here, and it's all because of the way they played. They really put their opponent on their heels. Now if they can get a 3-game lead, I mean, you know, this is almost as good as over.
Well, hopefully you're just as excited as we are to call the next postseason game down the road, and we will see you then. From all of us here at EA Sports, thanks for joining us.